Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. Yes, I am back doing another live stream. It's been just under a week now, but yep, I am back now. And big up to every single one of you. Thank you very much for your patience waiting for me to get back to live and streaming again. I do appreciate it. But big up to every single one of you who's live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button as I upload plenty of Manchester United content. I talk about loads of different things other than football. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the title, it's also in the description, and so is my F1 channel as well. That's also in the description. And pinned on top of the live chat and in the description is my channel membership. I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if you wish to become a channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, you can select what level you want and you get early access to new videos. You get members only live streams, you get members only videos. So it's well worth it, you know. You want to help support the channel. I mean, 1.99 a month, you know, that is absolutely not going to put you out of pocket so much. But anyway, we will get on to Ruben Amorim press conference reaction in a little while. But I just want to say thank you all so much for the support this past week. It's been absolutely amazing. If you would have been following my community tab post, you would have been aware of what happened last weekend. So I just want to say what a community I have, because your support, your kind comments means the absolute world to me. I mean, this channel is not all about me, it's about you guys as well. You are the reason why I produce the content. And whilst I didn't upload anything on this channel on Sunday, Monday, I still been posting on the community tab post. So the 3 years and 10 months upload streak may have came to an end, but I was still posting every day on the community tab, so at least I was still updating you guys. So yeah, but you know, it did seem weird not posting any videos on this channel on the Sunday and the Monday. I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, every day since what, April, May 2021, I posted a video every day on this channel. So it did seem weird that I wasn't posting any videos them 2 days, because you get so used to it, don't you? Oh yeah, I'm wearing the new Ferrari polo shirts, the 2025 F1 Ferrari polo shirts, which I think it's very smart. I like this a lot. I really do. But, you know, yeah, I mean, wow. Like I said, though, your support has been unreal, unreal, and I can't thank you guys enough. You know, what a community I have. My community is elite, and I'm delighted tonight that I'm back doing a live stream, because I've not done one since last Saturday. You know, my emergency meeting I did against Everton was my last live stream. So yeah, it's good to be back in the zone. It really is. So we will hear what Ruben Amorim's been saying in his press conference. But yeah, I just want to take the time to say thank you to you guys. You know, it is much appreciated. You know, you guys are just absolutely top draw and sensational. You really are. So yep, right. Let's get to the comments. Here we go. As I know you're been waiting very patiently. Welcome back. We are getting another kids for Chelsea. I'm getting frustrated at signing kids and not improving the first team and more. Protest needs to happen to put pressure on the ownership to change the model. I agree with you, Downlight 14. Good evening to you, by the way. Bosh, big up to you. What you do, Manchester United, keep signing kids and sending them for a profit, and what would you do? I'll be seeing then, because it just wouldn't be sustainable, because we need experienced stars as well. What do you think of seeing Lewis in Ferrari? And what do you think of the helmet? And he looks more happy in his interview. He definitely looks more motivated down United's score team. 100%. We miss your live streams. But you would have been aware of what was happening, mate, if you follow my community tab posts. I'm liking the t-shirts. Hope you're okay, mate. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better now, Kai. Thanks, mate. Big up to you as always. Real one in here. Nice Ferrari shirt you got on. Thank you. Downlight Sporting. It's the 2025 polo shirt, so it's got the HP sponsor on it and the Shell logo. Now, I'm not really a fan of the HP sponsor on the car, but on the merch, I think it looks quite nice. Pre-season testing is done. Yes, it is. I like the Lewis Hamilton Ferrari on board. It doesn't feel real. You're landing the minerals. Chelsea Kids FC. But yeah, seeing him in that Ferrari is just, I can't wait. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing for the start of the new season. Right, let's listen to what Ruben Amorim is saying, shall we? Now, literally, I've not listened to the press conference. This is my first time listening to it, so it's reactions. So you guys get to hear it as well, if you've not heard it just yet. So, yep, right, let's go. Let's listen to Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim, Ruben Amorim. I'm not a Lewis fan, but you gotta love the Ferrari on board to get him driving. It's going to be weird seeing Lewis in red for a few races because I'm not used to it. It will be. I'm not going to lie. Downlight Sporting. It's going to be very weird, mate. But yep, let's listen to what he's been saying. Now, I may stop it halfway through if I pick up bits what I'm not happy about or on to give feedback on, and we might even listen to Marco Silva as well, because I'm always interested to hear what the opposition got to say. So, yeah, let's get to it.
How important is this competition to Manchester United, and will you have any players back for the game?
No, I think no one different is back. They are still trying to recover to help us in the next games. It's really important for us, but nowadays everything is important. The last win, just the feeling of win. The way we work in the next stage is completely different. So we want to go to the next stage, and we want to have two wins in a row, especially at home. We need that feeling.
We spoke briefly the other night about Alejandro Garnacho. I just wondering if you clear up the situation there.
Yeah, he came to me. Was funny because in the next day he came to me to my office. I did some investigation, and he went to the dressing room, changed his clothes because he was wet. He watched the game in the different, not in the bench. We watched the game. In the end of the game, he was there and. He went home, so there's not a issue there. But I told them that in Manchester United everything is important, and perception in a big club is really important. So he's going to pay a dinner to all the team.
Problem is, though, Ruben Amorim, we're not acting like a big club at the moment, are we, mate? It's like, we were once elite, but now we're just more like a business club instead of being elite, which is so devastating to see. But, you got the Glazers to thank for that. And also, I don't care what anyone says, all these fans trying to give the new ownership a free pass. It's like, have a word to yourself, call them out, yeah? It's like these cutbacks they're making is an absolute disgrace, honestly, an absolute disgrace. And I'm fuming about it.
And that's it.
Roy Keane yesterday was particularly forceful about Bruno Fernandes in the way that he tends to be. What is your assessment?
Of course, like Roy Keane used to be a proper captain, a proper leader. Look, you can say that the captain number 8, Bruno Fernandes, is a leader in that, but he's nowhere near the same leader as what Roy Keane was. I mean, Roy Keane was just something else, man. I mean, let's get the narrative right here.
Bruno as your captain and the impact he's having on your team at the moment.
Yeah, I heard about that. I have a different opinion. Bruno is really important for us in the club.
I mean, it may be good with the younger generation players, but the problem I have with the captain number 8 is when he goes on the referees. To me, it's not sustainable. It's like just allow the referees to do their job. Yes, I know referees can be knobheads sometimes. Let's get the narrative right here, because they are. But you should not constantly keep getting in the referee's ear all the time. To me, not sustainable.
Special for me. He's playing well in the difficult context. He wants always the responsibility.
Context. There's that buzzword. Context.
I know that sometimes as a captain you do things like with his arms, and sometimes you see it in the
Yeah, he does it too often, waving his arms and like the referee and that. It's like, just get on with the game, captain number 8, yeah?
Criticizing the teammates. I think is most of all is a lot of frustration for this year and the last year and the others. He wants to win, and sometimes it's really hard to deal with that.
I just hope so too, the money's on. Some of these Manchester United players are getting paid ridiculous money. Let's get the narrative right here.
Frustration. But like I said, everybody has an opinion. Roy Keane has big standards from him in his time, and it's normal to have an opinion. I have an opposite opinion.
Like, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Like, a number of times I've spoken about Manchester United, I bet a lot of fans are thinking, oh, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But at the end of the day, it's my personal opinion. And I'm not changing anytime soon. I will carry on giving my own opinion. I will carry on holding my football club accountable. Because why should I change the way the things I'm doing? Because I won't. I will not let my standards drop. Instead, I'll carry on raising them.
I think it's more important, my opinion, than Roy Keane, because I'm the coach, and I think he's doing things quite well.
I mean, of course he's going to defend the captain number 8, isn't he? Because at the end of the day, he is the Manchester United captain, and well, obviously, the reason why he's protecting him is where the PR comes into it. Because they feel you have to protect the captain. It's like, dear me. It's like, if a captain has a bad game, call it out. It's as simple as that. It's like, stop protecting him all the time. But like I said, this is where the PR comes into it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
It's been quite a difficult time on and off the pitch for United, and I can imagine super
Oh, Melissa Reddy, the Sky Source News journalist.
challenging for you to manage through. You've spoken about surviving the storm, getting to the summer, I want to know, has there been any discussions around recruitment, any guarantees for what you will get in building the squad in your image, given the financial constraints?
Guarantees we don't have. You know the situation of the club. We need to make some deals for make some deals. We know the situation, but of course we are trying to project the next season. We have to do it as a big club, and we are changing a lot of things in our squad, in the academy. We are working on everything for the future of the club. So guarantees I cannot give you. The board cannot. It's clear the situation. We have to deal with that, but we are preparing the next season for sure.
Then how important is it that Dorg will receive support? Only a young player, difficult week. There'll be lots of criticism and noise, as there always is with United, but people need to remember that he's only 20, came into a difficult circumstance.
And what? And what? Yeah? What's his age got to do with it? If you get sent off, you should be held accountable. It doesn't matter whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or like coming towards the end of your career. I mean, the age factor again, goodness me. You know, again, it's to literally spin the narrative thinking, oh, because they're 20 years old, you can't call them out for making an error. Get the fuck out of here, man. Of course you can call them out. Dear me, what an absolute disgrace. Honestly.
It's mid-season.
It's part of it's like business as usual. Like no big deal. Of course, you don't want to send off because it's really hard to play with 10 men. Then we lose the player for 3 games. Of course, there is a lot of noise. This is like I said before. It's Manchester United. Everything is a big issue. But for me, it's a normal thing. Try to explain the situation. You already know. You go inside the dressing room. He's really like, he's talking with me without talking. So I don't need to say anything. He's frustrated and he's sad, but he's working and preparing the next games. And we have so many games. We have then in Thursday another game, so we'll be ready for that games, and we wait for.
But this is again, a lot of other teams are in the same position as well, playing a lot of football. So again, you cannot really use that as an excuse. You've got to manage the situation.
For him, because he's going to be a very important player for us.
Just on the team moves and the goalkeeper situation, where no players come back, will Andre continue to start this weekend? And do you feel as though he's suffered not having outside there to compete with him, maybe because he possibly would have played against Leicester?
No, it's. I think he passed.
I tell you what, though, we need a new goalkeeper. It's like my patience has run out with Onana. It's like he's had so many chances and he keeps making these silly errors. It's about time someone held him accountable and put him on the transfer market because he is absolutely useless, honestly.
This in the last year, I think, I don't know for sure, some difficult moments, but this season he did some great saves that save our team, and then sometimes have some.
Yes, he can make good saves, but let's see if he actually calls out the errors he's made. Probably not.
Some problems, but that is normal, and I think if you look for.
Oh, come on, normal. It's not normal from this sort of goalkeeper. I mean, you got to stop making these mistakes. It's like, stop giving him a great pass. Hold him accountable. Dear me, what are we doing here? Seriously.
For our team, you can find a lot of players with that issue. So I think we are not performing so well as a team. Sometimes some players have problems. In the second, people talk about
problems because they're not good enough. It's as simple as that. Come out and say that, yeah? Say they're not good enough. But he won't, because we need to protect the players because of the PR. Fuck out of here, man.
A lot of the second goal, I think, from Ipswich, is waiting for the touch of the lap. I think that is really clear, and then the ball continues to the goal. So that can happen. We just have to support Andre like we support all the players and prepare the next game. Forget about.
No, don't support him. Call him out. Say, you're not good enough. Come on, man. Seriously.
The past and prepare the future. Hi, Ruben.
But why are you getting annoyed, Mr. Joshy J? It's because I'm sick and tired of PR in football, yeah? This is why, listening to press conference reactions is sometimes jarring. But why do you react to them then, Mr. Joshy J? Because I can, okay? Because I know my community enjoys them. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But, wow.
This week, Eric Ten Hag spoke about the modern day player being quite soft.
Oh, what's he been saying now then, Eric Ten Hag? This is interesting because I'm not aware of this.
In some way, do you think, even though he's spoken to you about what happened on Wednesday, that Alejandro was a kind of example of that? And do you think maybe he didn't see the bigger picture for the team and why he was being taken off?
I mean, Garnacho getting substituted, right? I completely sympathise and understand his frustration, but what he did is nowhere near as sustainable. Just going down the tunnel and that, nah. It's like he needs to be held accountable for that, and I'm definitely holding him accountable. Nowhere near sustainable. Kind of embarrassing for Manchester United Football Club standards, that you ask me. Dear me, Garnacho.
A young kid that will learn. The important thing is that in the next morning he was speaking with me. I think we need to see that small things like walking out to the pitch, because Xerxes did the same thing and the context was different. But it was.
See, I can understand with Sersky why he went down the tunnel. It's because fans were booing him off the pitch. I mean, that is enough to knock anyone's confidence, but he's responded well since then. He's even scored a couple of goals and that. So, yeah, that's one way to silence the critics.
The same thing. So we have to understand the situation, the context, the age of the players. Of course, they have to.
Again, context. He's used the word context. That's now 3 times, I think he said it. The buzzword.
Be better. They have to understand that perception here is really important. But like I said, you can deal with that in the next day and move on. So let's just move on.
Just following on from that, Ruben, the players, modern day players now, have to be able to handle criticism better, and have a kind of, you'd say, a thicker skin, a tougher skin.
I mean, look, players getting criticism, yes, you can criticise them, but if you're being abusive to them online, that is wrong in every department. It's like that needs to stop. But you can call them out and give them a little criticism, but if you're doing abuse, it's like you do not represent our fan base. Do you hear me? You do not represent Manchester United fan base.
Particularly at Manchester United, because the focus is so great.
I think it's completely different for the players nowadays. Before it was just two newspapers and nothing more. With social media, completely different. They are so focused in social media. You cannot go to social media without seeing a news or a photo or if you read.
It's like social media. Yes, I know them posting on social media probably get some followers and earning money, this and that, but maybe it's time for these footballers to take a step back from social media. Only use it now and again, but they feel they need to keep engaging with their fans, so that's why they need to keep it posting, isn't it?
Something bad, you focus on that. You can have like 100 good things, but then one bad thing, you focus on the bad thing. So I think it's really hard for them. You can call it soft, but they have like that access to criticism, what people think. That is really, really hard to deal with that, and they have to.
It's like no one is immune from criticism, okay? not even me. I'm not immune from criticism, because if you get criticism, it could make you a better person or a better YouTuber. So that's why I'm always on the lookout for feedback, this and that. So, but abuse is a big no. Criticism is okay as long as you keep it professional.
They need help to deal with that. So it's the modern football, and they have to be prepared for that.
Last question in this section, Paul. Oh, sorry, Garnash again. Just to clarify, will he be available for this weekend?
Yes, he has a knock. When he went to shoot, one was blocked almost inside of the box. He has a knock. I expect for him to be ready, but we'll see. I have to wait until tomorrow.
Just in terms of that chat that you had with him about perception, do you get the impression that he fully understood what that means and he sort of buys into all that?
I think he understands, but like I said, they read everything, all the small things, and then I know the players quite well. I played for quite a while, and I understand they are frustrated. He was
Big up to you, Adam. Bosh, big up to you, mate. Hi, Josh, mate. Good to see you. Hope all well with you and your family. Yep, we're doing okay. Thank you, Adam Partridge. Big up to you, yeah? Nice to see you, mate. Chelsea fan TV mode. Me last week. No reason.
He was playing well, and he has to go off in that moment of the game. So it's hard to deal with everything, but they have to deal with everything. So I'm just trying to help them to be a better football players and understand the modern football.
Oh, what a load of banger mash waffle, honestly. That was so jarring to listen to at times. Dear me. Wow, unbelievable. But, let's wait and see, So, look, you're welcome, Josh. I'm happy to see you, Josh. Oh, thank you, Adam. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. I'm always happy to see you in here as well, mate. Right. Should we have a listen to what Marco Silva has been saying? Yeah, why not? Marco Silva press conference. Here we go. For the Manchester United game. 11 minutes. Okay, let's listen to this.
In terms of injuries, anybody coming back? Anybody injured in the last game?
Not really fresh news about it. The same three players, they have been out for a long period. They are going to still out. Like Kenny, Rhys Nelson, and Derry Wilson. Emil is back in training with the team. We have another session tomorrow, and after we are going to take a decision. Lux is going to be in conditions to be in contention to the game.
Andreas Pereira says he thinks there's a fire in his belly, maybe a fire in the belly of the players going into this game. Is that good to hear, that your players are looking forward to this game?
Because we really like the competition, really.
I mean, Fulham should be looking forward to it because, this Manchester United team is absolutely abysmal. So we're there for the taking. So, of course, they should feel quite confident.
Something that doesn't matter against two. We have been able to really be really serious looking for the competition. Of course, not respectful, but if you play against Watford the first and the second game against Wigan, our ambition was there. The players, they were really serious in the approach, and because we respect the competition, we love the competition. We're really high in the competition too. Of course, if you play a game against Man United or other team, the noise is going to be different around the game. But it's the only difference, believe me, because our ambition in this competition is really big, and we want to compete really to be in the next round is what we want. Is nothing more about it. Okay, the players, they can speak with you.
Yeah, like I said, they got nothing to lose. So, yeah, Fulham they should think, yeah, we could get something.
In them is normal ambition. They know that what is our ambition as a football club, what the respect and always the how I want them to be serious in this competition too. And of course, it's good when I feel as a manager that this ambition and this passion for the FA Cup can go through all the squad.
How clear still is that memory of the quarter-final there? And is there a sense of regret about that game, about maybe a sense of revenge going back there?
Not regret, not revenge, really. That was a game, is already past. If the only thing that, if you can ask me that I would like to repeat, performance-wise, yes, definitely. Definitely is the thing that I would like to repeat, because until the 75 minutes, I don't remember really, because it's already passed. The way we perform was really very good level. That is the only thing. It's already passed. You know, when the games they are gone, it's not something that you can change no more. You have to focus in the next games. We already played so many times after that against them, and them against us. That is not going to make any sense to be talking about that game. I know that the competition is the same, all that stuff, but is another game for us, completely other game.
Does Old Trafford feel as intimidating as it used to? Do Manchester United feel like a big team that they used to be, or do they feel beaten?
We don't feel it.
I mean, why is it these journalists keep asking opposition managers what they think about Manchester United? Do they really care what's happening at Manchester United? No, they don't.
Intimidation in any stadium of this country, not against Man United, against their neighbors in the same city, Man City, or other clubs in England too. I think we have been showing that not just this season, all the seasons since I joined the football club, we were able to change completely the mentality and the approach and the way we go for any game in this country. And for us, it's not even a word that we think about it. Football match is to be played. Football match is to be there with the full ambition that you can get a good result. If you aim in the competition, I have to be honest and not naive. We are not the favorites in the competition at all. But in the competition, I'm talking about the game. But yes, we
may not be the favourites to win the competition, but, you know, it's the FA Cup. Anything can happen, you know. An upset could happen. You never know. Never say never.
Game really high. We want really to look for the competition as an opportunity for us to do something special, and we have to go game by game. And the next game for us is against Man United, and really want to compete at high level to be able to play the next round.
So when do you start to believe that maybe you could lift this trophy? Maybe you could win it?
It's too early to believe on it. We have to go game by game and step by step. That is the main thing. We are even really far from the last game of this competition. And what we want really is just to focus in one game that can be decided 19, under 20, or even penalty shootout. And we have to be able and ready for everything that the game can demand from ourselves. And for sure we are going to be. I'm really positive about our what we are able to do in the game. I'm really positive about the way our team again bounced back from the last home defeat against Palace. It's not easy after 3 days to go at Wolves, and the way you did it, changing 5 players from one game to the other, and the way the team bounced back. That is the things that gives us the positivity, the confidence for us to be able to play against a good game, against a good side, and that's the main thing for me.
And finally, for me, that positivity you're talking about, is that helped by the fact that your away form has improved significantly?
As well, and this is what I mentioned about the mentality that we have been changing completely in the football club and in our players, even our fans. Every time we go away from home, you or some of your colleagues you share with me about the record of the Fulham in certain type of games. Is always the same question. Last game was another good example, and we have been able to break always this type of records. We are not here to break records at all. We are here to get points and to win football matches. But really, I think it's a great feeling for any manager or football player of this club, understanding and knowing that our fans now they can go away from home and they can come back with a smile in their face and celebrating something. That is the main thing for us. And yes, our away form is being really good. Just show that how you are competitive as a team and what we are capable to do as a team as well. And again, we don't fear no one. We go to play, we respect all the clubs that you can play in this country. And of course, you mentioned about the Man United, you mentioned about Old Trafford, all that stuff. But for us, it's really respect them, but it's about ourselves and what we can do and what we can improve from the previous game.
Thank you, Marco.
Marco, you made 5 changes in midweek for the game against Wolves. I know you wanted to freshen the side up, but was that also an indication of how seriously you're taking this game on Sunday?
The focus was on that game, believe me, but I cannot lie to you that was both things there. But I knew that after 3 days and demanding game against Palace, physical point of view, we needed fresh legs. We need some fresh legs inside, and you can feel it. You can feel it even the last 20 minutes of the game, the way we were on the top of the game, and the way in some moments Wolves dropped a little bit the intensity, because it's not easy to play straight 3 days after straight from the game before. And of course, we started with some players that they have not been starting, more like Josh Quink and Ryan Sessegnon, and they perform at high level. I knew that probably during the game I have to change them, and I did it. I have. But with Calvin and Robinson, there was always something that we can do easily, and was good. And both things, they were there really. The main thing was the Wolves game. I knew that we needed to rest and to manage a little bit the load of Alex Iwobi, definitely, because he's been playing every single minute, like Robinson as well. And since I decided that, of course, was the moment for me to change other players to go with the structure that I felt that was the best one for the game. But both things were together, definitely. When you have 3 games in a week, in 8 days, of course, we have to try to manage the load of some players that they have been playing most of the minutes.
How do you reflect on what you learned from the 2 matches you've played against Manchester United already this season? And in general, do you feel like you just lacked a little bit of fortune against Manchester United over the course of the time being at the club?
Probably not that we lack, they have been, but I think for you to have some fortune as well, you have to work to achieve it. For me, it's clear in football, nothing comes easy for you. Yes, we have been competing really well. Always tight games, not just this season, last season the same. Most of the times with late goals as well, not something that the games, they are not decided so quick, and late goals almost in all the games, really emotional games, really.
Definitely answers the media very well. Oh, big up to you, Adam, 25. Thank you, Adam, means a lot. Hope you get better soon, Hayden Cox. Oh, big up to you, Hayden Cox. Bosh, big up to you, mate. Thoughts on your fans calling Amorim elite already? Not sustainable, Hayden Cox. Nowhere near sustainable. We will soon find out when he brings in his own players next season. Always be there for you, Josh. Yeah, cheers, Adam. Much appreciated. Thank you, Adam. Means a lot. Hope you get better soon. And a question. When do you guys play West Ham? West Ham, I'll have a look. Give me a second, I'll have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Smash the likes as well, as that also helps our YouTube channel out an awful lot. And make sure you are hitting the subscribe button, as that uploads plenty of Manchester United content. We are playing West Ham on the 10th of May, 3 o'clock. But trust the process, Mr. Joshy J. Fuck the process, that's what I say. Absolutely. I can get in the bin. And oh my days, Hayden Cox. That Ruben Amorim press conference I just listened to, I had to stop the video a few times. I mean, what a load of banger mash waffle, honestly. These press conferences are full of PR. Banger mash waffle. I mean, it's like the journalists were asking him about Andre Onana, and he said he does some good things for the club, but, you know, why not call him out for his performances? But they won't call him out because, you know, he has to be protected for the PR, doesn't he? Let's get the narrative right here. Nah, fuck out of here, man. Seriously. And the Hammers have been trying to get the form back with Potter. Yeah, they have. I agree. Big up to Kai, you there, mate. yeah,
a tight games, and I believe that is not going to be different on next Sunday. And of course, we have to work to change that fortune. Of course, that deflection that goes inside the goal and that chances that we miss. Now we have to work to come in our favor. These small details, these small margins between the win a game or not at the level that we are playing. We have to work. We have to keep focused to become in our favor instead the opposite. And this really is one thing that is in our mind, definitely.
Without looking back too much on the last quarter final against United, how much have you been pleased with how this side's evolved and how it feels more well-rounded 2 years on from your last FA Cup side against United?
Our squad, Fulham Football Club. Okay, we are different now. We are the same. We are the same club. Definitely the same colors, everything the same passion from our fans. But I think no, I'm sure we are in a different stage of the development of this football club. That one was the first season of us after the title in Championship, and was our first season. And right now you are in a different stage. I'm not saying that we have better or not players. It's different. We have different players. We have been refreshing a little bit the side. We have been selling some of our best players. We have to being able to rebuild our squad. Simple. I'm sure we are in a different stage. We are much more mature as a team. I think the club is showing every single season that nickname about Yo-Yo Club is already gone. Is being a hard work from everybody in this football club, and now we just want to look forward and to keep improving, and completely different goals and ambitions for us right now that was in that moment.
And finally, for me, Alex Amorim, you mentioned him already. He scored the winning goal at Old Trafford last season. He's admitted on a podcast with Fulham that he sometimes still plays five-a-side football with his friends, and he wears disguise and he uses a different name so people don't recognise him. Is it nice to see that love of the game, or for you as a manager, are you concerned about him potentially kicking up an injury player?
He knows that he shouldn't, but okay. Alex being the most honest possible in a podcast, I would prefer him to enjoy his friends in a different way than to play small games with his friends. I think many things to do in a different way. But he's a lovely guy. He's a football player that lives his own life in slightly different way. But at the same time, I want him to keep the focus where he should and to protect him as more as he can, because at the end, the most important thing for him is his job here at Fulham Football Club.
And do you have any questions for TV? I think we can close the.
what? Oh, been an epic fail from me there, guys. But you just listen to that press conference. I mean, wow. Like, you can tell how much less PR there is in that press conference compared to ours. It's like, why can't our press conferences be the same as that? Because it'd be much better, you know. But, wow, unbelievable, you know. But the game itself, I think we're in for a real tough game against Fulham. I really do. I'm not going to lie. They are a good side, and they got loads of ex-Arsenal players as well. You know, Alex Iwobi, Smith Rowe, Leno, Bert Leno, Williams. So they got loads of ex-Arsenal players. So won't be easy for Manchester United, I tell you. Yeah, I like him as well, Adam. He answers the media very well, mate. So, yeah. But let's see, anyway, who is lying. Who's lying who I like? Lee Gunner's currently lying. Who should we go for? Should we go for Never Foul? Kaz is lying. So we'll go for Never Foul, shall we? Make sure when you head over to that YouTube channel, you put Mr. Joshy J Raid. And yeah, I'll probably be back and doing another stream tomorrow, as I'm looking to get back to it now on a regular basis. Yeah, I would. You know, I think he's a decent manager, and you give him the backing in that, Adam. I honestly believe he could do a good job, Marco Silva. But yeah, we're redirecting to never foul. So make sure you put, like I said, Mr. Joshy J Raid. Thank you all so much for watching. And it's great to be back streaming again. It really is. So, yep, Mr. Joshy J Raid. Cheers for watching. Good night.